What's up everyone, the Coyled Cobra here. Today we're going to talk about two of my favorite double-action single-action pistols for concealed carry, the Sig 229 and the Beretta PX4 Storm. Alright, so let's compare the 229 and the PX4 side by side. If we overlay them, you can actually see that the 229 is slightly longer there. From the back, you can actually see the PX4 is slightly slimmer because it's a polymer frame gun. And the 229 actually uses G10 grip panels there, so because it's like bulge out of the top. And because the PX4 is a polymer frame gun, it is a little bit lighter than the 229. But for all intents and purposes, size and weight, the 229 and the PX4 are comparably sized pistols for carry. So looking at my 229, you can see that I've done a whole bunch of upgrades to the pistol. This is an original German-made 229 without a rail before they moved the production to the US and started adding rails. I did put a complete Legion upper on the pistol, and then obviously different G10 grips. I put on a gray guns trigger. I did like this trigger profile look better, as well as an Armory Craft takedown lever to add a little bit of thumb support there. And the big upgrade on the action is only the Sig SRT trigger kit internally. If I take it apart, you can't really see what that looks like, but that basically changes the reset on the trigger. Everything else is stock internally except for the SRT trigger. Let's take a look at that. Still has been safety checked. So double action is right there. Single action reset is very, very good. If you release, there is a little bit of take up there to get back to the single action. The single action reset for a duty pistol, concealed carry pistol, is fantastic. So just by looking at the PX4, it doesn't look like I've done a whole lot to this pistol aside from putting on Talon grip tape and steel trigger, as well as putting on mag sight, because it's a carry pistol. But if we take it apart, you can actually see that I put in the competition trigger group, because you can see that it's the inox color that they have, Langdon tactical trigger bar, and this is actually the 92 series match hammer that does work with the PX4. So let me show you what the trigger action looks like with that. I can install all this stuff myself. Okay, so this is double action. Now check out the single action reset with the match hammer and the LT2 trigger bar. Very little tick up there. And that's the trigger. So really, really good for a polymer frame double action single action pistol. Very, very smooth, very, very crisp reset, very, very short. Very nice, good break there with the match hammer and the LTT trigger bar. So the Sig 229 with the SRT trigger kit is going to be on the left, and the Beretta PX4 with the Langdon tactical optimized trigger bar and the Beretta match hammer is on the right. So those are my two favorite double action, single action concealed carry pistols. I do actually favor the 229 over the Beretta PX4. And that's because the trigger on the 229 I think is just a little bit better than PX4. You know, if you were to buy a brand new 229 from the store, it'll come with the SRT trigger right now, and you know, it'll have that amazing reset without having to do anything to it. Whereas if you buy PX4, you have to, you know, spend some money on some aftermarket parts to get it to be where my pistol is right now, even though the PX4 is slightly cheaper than the 229. If you wanted to get it to be, you know, like this, you'd have to spend, you know, a little bit of money to do that. So overall, if you're just wanting to buy a gun and use it as is, straight from the store, straight from the factory, the brand new 229s are the way to go.